Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. So this is going to be a Twin Flame Collective reading for August 2021. So it's going to be an update following Lionsgate that we just had on 8/8, which was a major time of change, transformations, awakenings, ascensions. All sorts of awesome energies came across as our star Sirius and the sun aligned. So very powerful time. Love Lionsgate. So I wanted to do an update for the Twin Flame Collective and see what changes happened or are coming, because this can be picking up on past, present, or future energies. It's just what I'm time stamping it. And if you're seeing it way later, outside of August, outside of Lionsgate, know that that's fine too. When you're being guided to a reading, is when Source wanted you to see it, so know that, okay? Alright, so this will be intended for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. If I'm calling out some of those and you feel that's your energy and you're in the opposite role, just flip it as you see fit. Because these are just energies and they can be transferable, okay? Alright, so let's take a look here, Source, for the Twin Flame Collective following Lionsgate for August 2021. Okay, so if you guys hang out to the end of the reading, I will be pulling some of the Twin Flame and Soulmate Oracle cards, and we'll get right into the tarot, and we'll see what is going on for you guys. My 8-card spread here, Source, for Twin Flame Collective, following Lionsgate 8 for 2021. What's going on with the Twin Flame Collective? Alright. This first card out, Wheel of Fortune. Luck, things coming together that are fated and destined. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. 3 of Cups, union or reunion coming together. That's coming up in the current energies. Beautiful. Look at this. Emperor energy. Divine Masculine energy in the near future. Position, Hanged Man. Okay, you need to release and surrender something. And keep in mind, even when I'm calling them out, past, present, future, if you feel their energies need to be moved around, if I'm talking about a past situation that's playing out for you now, just move them as you see fit. Look at this, 6 of Cups, past life lover, soulmate in the hidden area. More for the Twin Flame Collective. 8 of Swords, okay. 2 more for the Twin Flame Collective. 2 of Pentacles, wanted to reverse. We'll take a look at it either way. Okay, and the outcomes. Ooh, 4 of Wands, beautiful. Oh my goodness. So that's definitely divine union coming together. Higher level of commitment, celebrating, happy family, you know, new home, all of those things. King of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups also came out. Look, we actually have the King and Queen of Pentacles as well with the Queen of Cups. All came out in the outcome position. Wow, we're going to have to take a look and see what is going on here. This is very beautiful. This is definitely a divine power couple coming together here. Oh my gosh. But there's Queen of Cups energy too. So that can be picking up on, you know, divine feminine here, releasing and feeling her energy, calling in her soulmate, really wanting, you know, this is the highest love card for me, the Queen of Cups. Very spiritual, very awakened, using her gifts. Look, underneath that is the Queen of Swords. See, I'm feeling very strongly. This is I feel like this reading, I'm picking up on divine feminine, but like I said, you know, you can reverse the, you know, the roles you see fit. However the story fits for you. But this is very beautiful. Definitely dealing with queens and kings and emperors. And this is definitely a very strong, you know, time, you know. It's like, that's how you know that union's close to you. For those of you that are not in union. Because you have to get up to the king and queen statuses and then get up to, you know, Emperor, Empress, and all of that, because it takes experience. It takes a lot of life lessons, a lot of learning, a lot of challenges and obstacles and things like that. You know, and even though you may have a lot of those challenges and obstacles come your way, until you learn the lessons and you do all of the shadow work and releasing and surrendering, do you get up into that Empress and Emperor energy. You know, so a lot goes into these. And remember, these are very, very complex journeys. So if you're watching this because you think you found the love of your life, but love comes very easy to you, or your relationship is not that challenging or difficult, then you might not be on the Twin Flame Collective. You know, a lot of us want to believe that we have this ultimate lover, you know, but there's so much more than that. You know, it's kind of like a reward that we get having this awesome, intense chemistry and passion with these divine relationships, because it's like a reward for us going through the hard work and going through our entire life, like not entire lives, but a big majority of our life going through these challenges and obstacles and shadow work and healing, and we're clearing out karmic cycles, you know, for so much more, such a bigger purpose. I can't even explain to you on a scale how collectively and how big this is. We're anchoring love to this planet. We're like leading by example. We're showing that the ultimate thing is love and compassion and forgiving and surrendering. So a lot of these relationships have the runner-chaser dynamic where we've been hurting each other and in the past, and not seeing connections for as they were, and you often don't know who your twin flame is right away. It takes a minute to figure it out because you're not supposed to know who it is right away. It's all part of the journey, and you get awakened to knowing you're on it, and you gotta trust your feelings and that undeniable, like, oh my God, like I can't stop thinking about this person. I can't stop. My feelings, my emotions, just there's so much. Then you get awakened to seeing signs and messages, and it's a very spiritual journey. So if you're not awakened and enlightened, you're not on the Twin Flame Collective. And there's a lot of us, that I think want to be, but are not. They're definitely love stories, but they're meant to heal this planet. They're meant to clear out karmic cycles, patterns, lead by example, anchoring love. And so much go into these. And union doesn't always have to happen for that. Like I split the deck on Two of Cups and Nine of Cups. Divine lover, love offer coming in. This is a very powerful time. And a lot of these Twin Flame Collective journeys, a lot of changes happen around our astrological events, and a lot of our pulls from the planets, and a lot of the things that are going on in their star systems. So the Sirius energy that came in, it's the biggest awakening, ascension, upgrade time of the year. It's like our spiritual reset. It really gets you to come into alignment with your divine life path, calling in your divine life partners and things like that. For those of us that have done the healing, the shadow work, and the lessons and the awakenings, ascending to higher paradigms, all sorts of stuff. Lionsgate is very huge for the Twin Flames and for everybody on this planet, really. Even if you're aware of it or not, you're being called to really go after what your heart's desire is. And yes, I won't get into it too much. I know I did my Lionsgate readings already. I'm just still very strongly feeling the energy. I'm 3 parts Leo in my chart, so it is a major intense time for me as well. And we had Leo times 3 this year because our Lionsgate fell on new moon energy. So it was like the beginnings, new stages, new foundations, new everything. So such an intense time. Okay, so I'll stop with that. So I'll get more into the reading. If you have not checked out your Lionsgate reading, I would definitely take a look, as I did all 12 zodiacs, and I have those down below on my channel. All right, so let's see here. So, of course, the Wheel of Fortune is coming up in the recent past because it's time to bring you down your fated path, your destined path. Luck's on your side. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel Divine Feminine has been doing a lot of work. Yeah, look, aligned with the Strength card, Leo energy. Very much this Leo energy was bringing in good fortune, luck, what's fated. So it doesn't surprise me. Empress coming in along with Union. Now, there's definitely some sort of heartbreak. There's 3 of Swords with 5 of Cups. So, current energies, you could have recently been where you had a foundation come down to be realigned with where you're supposed to be. So, for some of you, you might have recently had a breakup, separation, loss of some sort. They may be wanting a reconciliation, so be careful, because we do have tests, challenges, and obstacles along with these. And a lot of times, right before a union, you have a test just to make sure that you are ready for it, that you know your self-worth, you know what you deserve and desire. You are trusting that intuition, your feelings, your intuitiveness, that you know that this is the connection that you're supposed to be in, that you're going into it for love and only love and not for anything else that may be trying to blindside you, as the devil is full of temptations, right? So be careful for that. Be careful of love bombing. Be careful of gaslighting. Be careful of somebody trying to buy your love and those sort of things, as those are often tests. Because I see the Six of Swords, so you're definitely needing to move away from some troubled water, okay? You're needing to move away from something towards a soulmate. Past life lover soulmate is often these collective journeys take lifetimes, and I did say lifetimes to fulfill. They often don't get fulfilled in one lifetime. They take many. So when you do get to where you have union, it's been a long time coming, all right? Keep that in mind. Look at this. Ace of Cups, divine love is definitely here for you. And the Hanged Man. So there's needing to be some sort of release or surrender or letting go. I feel it has to do with the Six of Swords, who's needing to release and surrender and walk away. You're needing to walk away from something. Often you have to make a sacrifice too for something new. You let go of something to gain something new. And especially when you're hanging on to something that is not fulfilling for you anymore, that is not serving your needs, serving your highest calling, it creates a blockage to stop for what's meant to be to come in. That's why you have to release and let go and make room for these new energies, people, situations, relationships to come in. Okay, clarify the Emperor energy. Damn. This keeps happening, and I love it. And if you watch my readings, I'm telling you, check out those Lionsgate readings if you have not. It happened for like 3 signs. I'm going to call them out, probably Cancers and Leos, because they are the strongest soulmate twin flame collective. Energies at this time that are very big for the twin flames, but it's coming up in other signs as well, maybe Aries. But definitely take a look at all placements if you would like. This keeps happening. Empress and Emperor coming out together. So 2 different decks. You could be from 2 different worlds coming together, having major differences. Often as your twin is very different from you. They have a different type of upbringing, perhaps, or a big age difference, or a little age difference. But there's normally some sort of an age difference. One's normally younger. I'm feeling a lot of them are divine masculines are younger, because divine feminines often are more awakened first, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that scenario. But when I see my couple coming together in 2 different decks, see, it's my 2 different decks here. To me, it's like they're from 2 different worlds. You could have different upbringings, different lifestyle choices. It's what is the strongest form of love. You could be like different races, different cultures, different, all sorts of things can go into these. So they're very beautiful. But anyways, the Emperor is clarified by the Empress. And this also lets me know too, it's balancing out those energies, and that's what it takes. Balancing out divine masculine and divine energies, and that's what makes these journeys so complex. Is a lot of us don't have balanced energies from within. Now we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies from within. And it takes that even balance to come into an alignment and union as well. Because divine feminine energy is that loving, caring, compassionate energy, right? And the masculine is the authority, take action, take charge, take control. And it's like you have to find that balance where you're very loving and caring, but you can also take authority and take action and take control of your life when you need to. Kind of like be nice and compassionate, but not let people taking advantage of you either. And that's often we go too soft, too hard, and it's finding that even balance. And I feel that that's been a major finishing point for a lot for a union, for realizing that. And realizing that you're more than enough, that it's not about going and looking for love. It's about finding that love from within. Let's clarify this Hanged Man. 3 of Wands. They're off at the distance. Counterpart energy. This is either divine feminine or divine masculine. They're off at the distance. There they are. You've been together in a past life situation. That's why when you do come together, it's going to feel like you've known this person your entire life. Or you're going to have deja vu. You're going to have so many similarities. So many things are just going to be, they're going to feel like home to you. If this is all, if you're unaware of who your twin flame is. A lot of times we have false twins. We think they're this one person, right? Because especially when we let our mind kind of control our thoughts and what they are instead of what we feel. I feel a lot of you are going to be getting awakened to like, oh my God, like I thought this was my twin. They are so not. And that's why union has not been coming together, because you've been hung up on the wrong idea. A lot of times you have false twins. A lot of them are karmic relationships as well, because it's a major push to get you down your spiritual path, and it's a major karma clearing that we're doing, not only for our own karma but for others. A lot of us are breaking up our bloodlines within our families, stopping a lot of those. Remember, we signed up for these journeys, and remember, we are divines who are from the light. So a lot of us don't forget that, you know. You are divinely protected. You do have divine celestial assistance available to you. Angels and masters, spirit guides, ancestors, all sorts of things. I keep talking about that. The divine's been trying to guide you. It's been trying to offer you help and assistance, and you may be unaware of it because you need to take some time to go within, connect with them, meditate, clear your mind. A judgment calls needing to be made on something here. All right, let's get into the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. See, there needs to be some sort of movement. You've been holding on to money. I feel some of you have been feeling trapped and stuck in a situation because you didn't have enough money, resources, security, stability maybe. Four of Pentacles. We need to remember that in this 3D matrix that we are in here, our 3D world, they control us by money and fear. That you need to release that. You need to not fear money. You need to remember you're a spiritual being, right? And that you're very, very much in control of your life and can create your reality with your thoughts, actions, you know, by putting them into form. You first think them, then you take action upon them. Sometimes we get stuck in a mindset of one direction. We don't see other paths, other directions, other opportunities. Taking some time to go within is going to allow you to find those paths that you weren't seeing before. Get enlightened, get the assistance that you need to, for whatever it is, to get out of this stuck and trapped energy, to get into this single independent energy where you're loving yourself and rewarding yourself. The Nine of Pentacles over here. Because it's like the Eight of Swords, this is where you're feeling trapped and stuck. I feel you're wanting to get free, but you're not seeing the way out. And that could be a message just for some of you. If it's not part of your message, leave it out. But it has to do with divine love. Divine love is very much here for you. They're off at the distance, in fact. They are waiting to come in. I just seen the Moon card. Secrets. Things being revealed. There could be a path, but all you see is darkness. You don't see the path within the darkness because you need to get the courage and strength to go down that path. I love the Moon card energy. It's about mystery. Now, yes, things can be deceiving in the darkness. When the light is shined upon it, looks another. And that's often how things are. Like, you could be tied up with the karmic, you know, that was meant to teach you lessons, and you only see the light in them. You don't see the darkness, you know. Again, could just be a message for somebody, you know. But yeah, the Moon's about realizations. Things coming from within. You may have been having some aha moments or epiphanies where you're like, oh my God, like, why didn't I see this before? This was available to me the whole time, or now I can do this. And you're getting that empowered feeling with this Leo energy as well, where you're getting the strength and the courage to finally make these choices. Finally, you know, let the light guide you. And of course, heightened emotions and feelings. This can also be talking about our moon cycles coming in. Remember, this was a new moon. Setting intentions, planting seeds, and following in 2 weeks, we're going to have, look at that, sun dropping. Again, remember, I was just talking about just seeing the moon card, moon energy, which represents divine feminine, and here's divine masculine, sun energy. They're right on top of each other. They're definitely coming together. Blessings, rewards, have your faith. Look, and it's split on the Lovers. Divine love. It's definitely rebirth, transformation. I see the Death card there as well. There's an ending to a very difficult cycle. A lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of challenges and obstacles. A lot of lessons were learned here. So I've got the Eight of Swords very strongly, because the Eight of Swords, yeah, Tower. Some sort of foundation needs to come down to set somebody free. This could be a divinely guided tower coming down. This could be you. Something could happen out of your control. It's coming up in the blockage position though, so tower definitely needs to come down. Some sort of false foundation. And the Six of Swords, somebody's needing to move out of this. A decision needs to be made here with the Two of Pentacles. Let's clarify this. Nine of Wands. Somebody's assessing. They know there's going to be challenges and obstacles, but they're assessing right now. They're taking into account everything and how to move forward, what to bring with, what to leave behind, where to go, what to do, all of those things. But union is very much here. Celebrating, coming together with family and friends. Maybe you're contemplating, for some of you, coming together, letting family, friends help you. Some of you could be celebrating very soon when you make this decision. But this is all coming out in the action position. You're being called to go after union or reunion. It could be challenges and obstacles, but there's definitely cycles closing out. We have two nines here, Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, which shows me you're having sleepless nights. You're very stressed out and worried. There's a lot on your mind because you're closing out cycles, and a lot of it is we fear change. We fear taking that leap of faith into a new direction, not knowing the outcome, not knowing if we're going to have security and stability or happiness, or if we're making the right decisions, right? But the Fool is very much here, calling you to take that leap of faith and head into a new direction. You're closing out cycles, and the final part to closing out these cycles is letting go. And that's what you're being called to do with the Hanged Man, to let go. Release, surrender, step into the new. Let these cycles close out. You also have the Page of Cups. A love offer is trying to come in. It may have came in the recent past, or a long time ago. It may be coming back around again, as I do see a missed opportunity that you will have a judgment call to make again. But you don't want to be in this trapped and stuck energy when you make this decision. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The Hierophant. This is divinely guided. This is divinely guided. The Hierophant is a very spiritual card. Love seeing this card. And it's also about remembering you're the student and teacher of your world, and that you have lessons and obstacles and things that tests that you have coming, where you're going to have to make some decisions, and that could be some of those challenges or obstacles, is making these decisions that you've learned, some of these life lessons that you've acquired knowledge on, okay? Eight of Pentacles, you're working very hard, and this can be like internal healing and workings too. It doesn't have to always be in the physical, but it can talk about, you know, saving up your money, building your pentacles, focusing a lot on your work and security and stability. You're very much wanting fairness, and you're probably going to take some sort of hit financially with the Five of Pentacles, some sort of loss. It could be, you know, a home, job, money. It may require you to spend some money to make this movement and this change. But look, you're closing out a major world cycle. Major. You could have been in this cycle for a very long time, as these world cycles take a long time because you had to go through all of the major arcanas to get to the world. So that means you have closed out a major world cycle. I see the Devil very strongly on the bottom here. So like I've been feeling this entire reading, you were dealing with some sort of karmic relationship situation, okay, where it was meant to teach you lessons. You were definitely dealing with some sort of toxic energy. It could have been your energy, or it could have been something surrounding you. When it's your energy, it's because you are being manipulated or controlled, or you're obsessing over something, or maybe you have an addiction. And sometimes we hold on to people for resources. That's a codependency. That is an addiction. That is, you know, it's like having a fear of being alone, fear of not being able to support ourselves, fear, you know, whatever those are, that's where you need to release and surrender. And I feel those are a lot of us that get hung up because we don't see that as being bad when we, especially when we're sharing resources with somebody, but we're like, well, I'm helping them, I love them, so I'm not using them. But when you're relying on them, when you're in that for that reason only and not love, then it very much is toxic, okay? So letting go of a toxic energy, addictions, those sort of things. A lot of times it's just fear of being alone. It's like it's better to have someone love you than no one at all, right? It's not what it's about, right? Justice is definitely here from you. And it might not even be you. It could be the person that you're with. It could be the same way. But justice is here. Fairness is here. There was not equal give and take, and that's very much what is trying to come in here. Justice, a abundant new beginning. Look at this. Blessings, the sun, divine masculine definitely is coming in. He's in the near future and in the outcome position. The lovers with the sun. There's definitely an ending here with the rebirth. That card talks about transformations, ascensions, awakenings, like I was telling you guys very strongly. I feel that a lot of divine masculines have been getting that awakening and ascensions and upgrades and realizing, I feel a lot of them that, oh my gosh, realizing who their love of their lives are, realizing that, wow, I need to make major changes if I want this, needing to do that shadow work, and the healing is often divine feminine is triggered first, triggering divine masculine. So a lot of that has been happening. Okay, so, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And then on the bottom, of course, is Four of Wands, right? Love it. All right, guys, I'm going to leave the reading there for the tarot. I'll do the oracle in just a minute. But, yeah, it is so beautiful. Such an empowering time. So I wish you guys luck on your journeys. It's very beautiful. And if you like my free content, then definitely like, share, subscribe, all those things. Show me love and light. I love seeing all my new subscribers. Shows me that my readings are getting out there, reaching you guys. So any support you show me, I would appreciate, right? All right, so let's see what is going on with the oracle cards. Source. All right, this is for the Twin Flame Collective after Lionsgate. Their update for August. Update for August for the Twin Flame Collective. Let's see more cards for the Twin Flames for August. Following Lionsgate. Okay, I just go through the whole deck once and we see what flips for these. Oh my goodness. We got puppy love. Look at that. It's going to feel like puppy love. I feel it's going to be so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Definitely going to be like such a romance. Oh my gosh. Look, dream lover. You guys, when you come together, you're going to be feeling like this was like your dream lover. Like the love and the lover that you dreamt of, that you always wanted. It's very beautiful. It definitely requires some sort of ending to happen for this to come together. And this could be an ending that already took place or something coming, however you see it fitting for you. For some of you, there is tie the knot. So for some of you, it could be higher level commitments coming together. This could be the one that you tie the knot with. However you take that as a message for you, but tie the knot is here. We got playing games. This one's interesting. However you take it, again, these are general collective readings. Even if the entire reading fits you, but you're not sure how to take this card, then don't worry about it. it's for however you're thinking and feeling. Always trust how you're feeling a message. But for me, I'm getting the playing games where this is where somebody is very much playing games with like manipulation and control. For some of you, it's that toxic energy or trying to come back together, like trying to manipulate and control you and playing games with your heart, with your mind. So you need to be careful. Like, to me, this is more like the challenges and the obstacles. Be careful of playing games. Be careful of getting off track and things like that. All right, then we have the one. This is definitely having to do with the one, your counterpart, your twin flame, your divine. Okay? And then we got opening with the key in the heart. So this is definitely a time to open up your heart. And especially when we're feeling, the heartache and the loss, you need to remember that part of that is you have to keep your heart open. Somebody has the key to your heart. The right person is definitely here to open your heart. But you have to keep your heart open too. You don't want to stay too closed off because of the heartache and the loss that you were incurring or will be, or however that Three of Swords is working for you. If it is, just remember to not stay too closed off, as you do very much have your divine trying to come in for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, guys, I'm sending you love and light your way. Definitely, if you like my free content, then subscribe. It's free to do that as well. Then I'll be saved under your subscription so you can find my channel again. And if you'd like to get notifications of when I upload, just subscribe and click the bell. All right, guys, love you all. Good luck with your journeys. Bye.